Hi everyone, I'm Corbin and this is Plant Basics. So today I want to talk to you guys about what to do if your Anthurium Andraeanum refuses to flower. Anthuriums are amazing indoor plants with their long-lasting flowers and their beautiful colors. But in some instances, you can find that your Anthurium just refuses to flower. It puts out new leaves all the time, but there's no flowers. And I've actually found that one of the main reasons that that can happen is because your plant is not receiving enough light. Anthuriums love light. They love bright, indirect light without any direct sunlight. The best place for an Anthurium is behind sheer curtains where it can get the indirect light, but there's no direct sunlight on the leaves because their leaves can easily burn. So if you have an Anthurium that refuses to flower, perhaps try and move it out of its shady location and into a location where it can get more light. You can also place your Anthurium in a sunless window. The second reason that your Anthurium might not want to bloom is because it's not getting enough fertilizer. I fertilize my Anthurium Andraeanum and my Anthurium Andraeanum with a balanced orchid fertilizer because I think that the orchid fertilizers have more phosphorus in them than the universal houseplant fertilizers, and phosphor actually helps Anthuriums to flower. Well, it helps all plants to flower. So yeah, so perhaps try and change out the fertilizers. You can also fertilize your Anthuriums with organic fertilizers like kelp, worm castings, or tea made from worm castings. Alternatively, you can also actually apply worm castings as a slow release over the surface of your plant, and then what will actually happen is as you water your plant, the nutrients will leach out into the soil and your plant can take that up. And some other general care with Anthuriums is obviously also if you are going to give your plant more light and more fertilizer, you also need to give your plant more water. Because the plant needs the moisture obviously to take up the nutrients, and because your plant will be in more light, it will photosynthesize more and thereby take up more moisture from the potting media. So yeah, so I'm extremely sad when I hear people say that their Anthuriums won't flower because I mean, for me, it's such an easy care plant, and I know people struggle. And I actually think that the reason a lot of people struggle with their Anthuriums is because they are in shade. And the other thing also is humidity. Humidity is important for Anthuriums, but I found it's not so important for these types of Anthuriums. So this is obviously Anthurium Andraeanum. Humidity tends to be more important for the more foliage Anthuriums, so Anthurium veitchii, Anthurium clarinervium. The queen Anthurium is also one that needs high humidity. The Anthuriums that you buy at a grocery store, I mean, these plants have been hybridized and they've been, it's hybrids of hybrids, right? Whereas a lot of the foliage Anthuriums, they are the actual species. You'll find that same plant somewhere in the South American jungle. So it's quite similar to, I think, Phalaenopsis, where the species of Phalaenopsis can be a bit trickier when it comes to humidity and watering, and where the store-bought plants that you buy from the grocery store, they are much more tolerant to the home conditions. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I also hope that you can employ these tips to get your Anthurium flower, to get your Anthurium into flower. Because everyone needs to be able to enjoy these beautiful flowers. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to see more videos like these.